Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Communist China. So we are currently still in our stalemate of a war with Japan. They can't push, and we really can't push them out, so that's going on. I'm trying to build some infrastructure in my lands to prevent so much attrition. It's doing something, I don't know what yet. Nationalist Spain also just joined the Axis. The Axis is technically. And so there's a bit of a fight going on here between Free France, Vichy France, and Nationalist Spain. Surprised the Germans haven't sent troops down there. Belgium's being overrun. South Africa somehow is still standing. That is amazing. Desperate defense, I guess. 6 divisions, yeah. Desperate defense of Cape Town. No fort though, so it'll fall. Oh yeah, and Ireland joined the Allies. Fighting Irish, yay! Okay. So how am I gonna break this stalemate? Then there's the question, do I even want to break the stalemate? I'm not entirely sure if I want to. Kind of staying where we are right now is in my favor, really. I just need to catch up in infantry equipment. Not enough steel, of course not enough steel. Yeah, that maxes out that army. I need a new general soon. Another industrial land appropriation, why not? We're gonna build up our capital, might as well build it up all the way, right? Oops. Yeah. Soviets are having a little bit of trouble in this war. At least their armies are not suffering too badly from the purges. Seems to have solved that issue. What's the UK up to? Even with service by requirement, they still have no hope of winning there. What's the British Raj up to? They've been sitting quietly for a while. They still haven't solved their risk of famine or anything, but they've got some troops on the war. Now I've got anti-tank weapons. Do I have to actually... I'm curious if I actually have to do anything with it. Like actually equip it to troops or something. Huh. I'll throw that in there. Let's see if I have to make a production line for it. Doesn't look like it. I might want to create a variant of my medium tank now, though. Do a medium tank, and we'll create a variant on it. Specifically, we need anything that will allow us to do damage, specifically. Engine's nice, reliability would be nice, as would armor. Do that. Drag you to the top somehow. Okay, normally I could just do that, but... Oh, okay, I didn't want to actually do that. Interesting, okay. I want to remove all production from this line. Yeah. I want to go to the armored division and change these over to medium tanks. Oh yeah. Gonna do this stupid thing where I accidentally threw all the production somewhere else. Without oil, it's really actually difficult for me to produce as much as I need there. I'm gonna say once this infrastructure is done, I'm gonna stop the infrastructure building in that territory. Shift the building up to Yan up here. Because this is where we're really suffering the attrition. Bad supply. Down here, we're in fairly good shape, actually. I also need to be building new factories as well. So many issues to do. Okay, time for a new general. New commander. Gonna be massively incompetent, I'm gonna guess. Oh, he's not actually too terrible. Brilliant strategist. Whip him to that division. Tanks are going to take forever to hit production. Of course they are. How are we still using up more iron? It's crazy. Moscow's going to fall soon. Germans are suffering almost no casualties. Free France is being overrun by Spain. Belgium and the British, though, are making a bit of a counterattack here. Is that Portugal involved in the war now? No. Interesting. They just still control that land. Cape Town's still holding. What is the US up to? Switzerland's just joined the Allies. Okay, that's ahistorical that Germany attacked Switzerland, I think. But, nice sentiment, but Switzerland is just doomed. It's not even going to last half a year. That's not what I wanted to do. So used to just putting it in the guy at the end. Just for military access, sure, you can move troops to a territory, but you have no troops, Switzerland. Okay, let's cancel that. Shift this up priority. Yeah, telling me most of my previous bottlenecks almost in my capital. Other than the edge here. This is actually a really huge province. Some of these upper ones. Whew. Well, let's see. I suppose I could take most of you here and take this province. A little bit of progress. Switzerland has already fallen. Relatively what I expected to have happen. Okay, that's another province retaken. Can't push any further that way or my troops are going to be overrun. I'd really like to take this province right here. I guess they do have 2 cavalry units. Could I take this province? Ooh, that is close. Yeah, looks like we'll be able to just throw all our troops at it. If I could take that, that'll even out the lines a lot. 5 to 4 days. Not ideally what I want, but hopefully we can win. Oh, we're forcing one to retreat. That's good. 2 to retreat. Okay, looks like we're gonna win this. Yay. Come on, let's just hope they don't get reinforcements. Oh, they're trying. Nope, we succeeded. There we go. Progress on the northern front. Maybe those anti-tank rifles are actually making a difference. Let's check. I think they might be. Not really. Just good planned attacks, I guess. I need to get some support equipment at some point being able to be put onto the fields. There we go. Trying to get attacks from as many directions as possible down there. I really want to take that province as well. The further I can push them into the mountains, the easier it will be to hold those provinces. Losing that fight? Ay, ay, ay. Ridiculous that we're losing that fight. Essentially, it's low supply that's crippling us. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we actually did take that province. Good. Low protracted warfare to kick them out. There we go. Moscow has fallen. Going here. Service by requirement. Still haven't actually shifted towards, what is the next one? Almost serf? All adults serve, or scraping the barrel. Interesting. Maybe they just don't have enough points to reform their government. On the other hand, Free France is getting destroyed by Vichy France and Spain. Cape Town still holds, though. A lot of little battles going on down here. It looks like the US have actually been driven out of some of the Japanese islands. Or did they own these to begin with? This is Marshall Islands, so they own that to begin with, I believe. Maybe the US is focusing on fighting in Europe, if we're lucky. That is assuming, of course, the AI is actually intelligent enough to send their troops overseas. Which I can't say I'm too certain about. I think this is the one we had the variation on. Yeah, we should be producing Mark 1, not the other stuff. There we go. Still no production whatsoever, but... $150. We're slowly keeping up with Shame Kai-shek on the bottom. Shame Kai-shek, not Shame Kai-shek. Let's see, how's this war going? Spiritual mobilization is still not enough to keep the Japanese in full troops. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna lose this fight again. Amazing how 2 divisions can completely just check all my momentum. Okay, since they've pushed out there, let's push in here. This might be our chance to actually make some ground up north. Looks like they pulled their troops down to contain us in the south. Now if we could just take that province. 20 divisions. Still very little luck. Of course, we're just suffering more and more casualties with our attacks, but gotta feel we can make progress at some point. Nothing to be promoted anywhere. Okay, we did take this province, or didn't take that province? We almost took that province. No, we did actually take that province. Interesting. The defense of their capital here in Chahar is amazing. If I could encircle them, we'd have a real good shot there, but alas, we're not able to. We're still not even really able to take these provinces. Oh, slowly pushing them back. Unfortunately, I'm having to command it all because the AI is not capable of doing fine warfare yet. Amazing we're actually losing this with the amount of troops we've thrown into this fight, but we are. They're almost suffering no damage at all. Look at that, 1,000 defense. We even have a better general than they do, but they have more skills on the guy. Enemy air superiority isn't helping either. Yeah, we're not making any progress. Stop the attack, don't waste any more troops. Almost managed to gain ground. Infrastructure still slowly building. I think at this point I'm going to stop the infrastructure building with, yeah, just build one. See, we've kind of isolated them to the point they're having to bring in fresh divisions up north. And lots of them, look at that. All of a sudden there's actual troops in the north. This is a province we need to hold with a mountain range. I think I can attack that. Telling us we can win, I don't think we can, yeah. Plains. We kind of want to avoid going into the plains if we can help it. At least till we can fight Japan on even footing, which is apparently never going to happen. How's the war in the Pacific going? Going, I guess. The Russians are still fighting on. somehow. Germans are still fighting on too, trying to befriend Turkey now. That's worrisome. The British definitely have control of the seas. Actually, it's just convoys. Only 64 to 80. Interesting. Well, at least they're holding. Let's throw this guy in here and then call it an episode. So that will be it for this episode. We're slowly pushing Japan back. I think we gained, what, like 5 or 6 territories this episode. So good progress. Next, we're probably going to try and push somewhat in here, clean out some of these little inroads that the Japanese still have into our defenses. This area up here is now pretty much untakeable for a while. And that's pretty much it. I'll appropriate a little bit more land first. Why, our capital is becoming heavily developed. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.